Hello everybody, welcome to the next episode of RUSE. Today we're on the map Cauldron, and cool stuff. From now on there's gonna be a video from TBN-Clan every once in a while. I've been riding with Don King a few days ago a little bit. He seems to be a nice guy. He checked his replays and then he sent me a few already. So that's very cool. Maybe there's gonna be some cool strategies in the future that TBN is doing. We'll see what happens. But it makes me very happy to have some videos from another clan in future. There's gonna be a playlist for TBN also. Yeah, so let's just welcome TBN to the channel and yeah, hopefully see some nice replays from him. But they're all pretty nice, I think. Yeah, so I would just say let's check out the teams and go right in the game. So here we got Team Blue on the left side. We got Cybermob as a Russian. Don King himself is playing as a France guy. Team Red, we got Demolisher Matt as Italian, and we got Friedrich II. Yeah, he's Warfighter Nico. He changed his name for a while, I think, also as Italian. I suppose they all here. I think they probably all got random nations. That's the combination that they got now, because Italy against France is always a problem. That's why if they would have chosen the nations, one of them would have had a different one, except from Italy. So let's just get this one starting and see what's happening now. Okay, Don King puts a puts a blitz here very fast. Sure, he wants to have his buildings coming to the front as far as possible, probably. That's why he's got a blitz over here. Also, his allies got a blitz back here to pump out the buildings very fast. Team Red. Okay, Demolisher Matt's putting a camouflage net to the front. Probably has some kind of reason here. We'll see that later. And Friedrich II, he's putting a blitz in his main sector to pump out the buildings fast also. So let's look what Team Blue is doing here. On the left side, Cybermob the Russian is getting 1-2 supply depots. He's putting a AT base to the front and the barracks here. Yeah, good decision I think, because you can expect the Italian guy to do a early game tank rush right away, because that's the strength of Italy, pumping out these cheap tanks in the early game. So it's a good decision to get the AT base for sure. On the right side, Don King's getting 1-2 supply depots, pumping out a armor base to the front and an AA base and an AT base also. Yeah. So what's Warfighter doing? He's getting. Okay, right. I can't see that. Wait. Okay. So Warfighter's getting only one supply depot. No, he's getting 1-2 supply depots. Armor base back here. Armor base over here. Armor base over here. And this. And another armor base over here. Okay, interesting. Over here, Demolisher Matt is getting 1-2 supply depots. Armor base here. Armor base here. And 2 armor bases to the front. Okay, so this is going to be a heavy tank rush style game. Okay, I'm interested to see what's going to be happening here, because the France guy is reacting right. He's going to get his B1 bis tanks, and they're very annoying against for the Italian guy because they got an armor 4. Also, he's going to have his very strong AT guns in the early game. So on this side, I don't think the tank rush is going to work. But one thing we should see, I think the placement of the buildings from the Italian armor bases is very cool, because on this map all these streets are everywhere, and then if you have armor bases on different positions on the map, you can make your enemies dizzy and stuff like that. Pump some tanks here, 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 drive around and make them dizzy and stuff. So that's, I think, pretty cool. But as I said before, over here, AT base is standing very close to the armor base, so all it has to do is pump out 1 or 2 AT guns, put them in the woods, and then every tank coming out of here is dead. And here comes the armor base to have some recon, and even B1 bis would be enough against these tanks from Italy, because they're not that good. Okay, the buildings from Demolisher Matt are coming very close also. This one's from Friedrich II, okay? Yeah, here comes Mr. AT gun, and they're very nasty, 500-meter range, without even researching. B1 bis have an armor 4, so here we got a problem for the Italian team. Okay, over here, Yeah, Demolisher Matt's barracks armor base has built up, and now if there's not gonna be AT guns coming out fast, there's gonna be a problem on this side. But he's still researching something. Okay, Dawn is pumping some AT guns over here to support maybe. Okay, this is a problem. We got a lot of M15s coming by with Blitz and they're very close already, so it's too late now. Okay, this was not... So here are some SU-85. They got the armor 3, sure. Cost 15 bucks, but if you get a lot of them, so if you would get 2 of these, it would be $30. And then, but instead of, you could have pumped out the normal non-researched AT guns and split them in a half circle. That would have been maybe better, because then you could have pumped them out earlier. And I think the non-researched AT guns from Russia have 450 meter range already. It's more than M15. Okay, this is a problem. They're getting way too close here. Yeah. Okay, so Demolisher Matt's gonna take down these buildings for sure. And then we got a problem, because I don't know if that the Russian has enough money left to build up a defense back here, because the Russians don't have no bunkers that are like a Maginot or a blockhouse or something to make a last defense. This could be a problem over here for sure. Friedrich II is sending some recons to support here. Yeah, the monster took down the AT base, now he's taking down the AT guns, then he's gonna take down everything. But we got this side also. Here, Warfighter Nico has got a big problem because he's gonna need something to counter this stuff. For example, would need some artillery to snipe the AT guns from a distance. Or he's getting barracks, right? Good idea against the AT guns and sneaky stuff in the woods, but the B1s are very close already, and they're gonna mess this stuff up for sure. Or an airfield would have been good for Italy to have some bombers and stuff. Okay, so here everything's going down, and I don't even think that there can be a defense possibility here, because if he wants to build a AT base is very expensive for Russia too. Problem. So we got a mirror rush happening, one side here this way, on the other side the rush happening this way. Yeah, big problem. The idea was good to have some infantry as a meat shield to spread it up and everything, but B1 biz in this amount is very annoying. Also, we got a recon in here, and AT guns coming closer and closer. Yeah. Armor base is trying to build something. Yeah, but now the AT guns stand up again. Yes, as I thought. Yeah, this one's over on this side for sure. Tank rush worked. Yeah, Cyber Mob has to surrender. He can't do nothing. Back here, see, this is what I mean. Sure, these are a lot better AT guns, but Dawn is pumping him out ASAP as he sees this stuff here. That maybe, sure, Cybermob wanted to research. Oh, in the long run, it would have been a good research to have these SU-85s, but while this tank rush is happening, I would have cancelled the research and pumped out as many AT guns in a half circle as I can. That could have maybe worked as a defense. So here he's pumping out the AT guns very early to have some out already, because we shouldn't forget how fast these suckers are. M15s are very fast, they can scare you sometimes, and if there's a blitz on it, they're even faster. Okay, so over here, I think this could be definitely a big problem. I don't know if Warfighter Nico has enough money to build something as a defense against this stuff here, because it is very strong for now. The tanks are coming closer. Demolition Match splitting up the stuff a little bit. One tank's gonna take down this supply depot. Good idea. Make as much damage as possible. But these are so many AT guns here. That's gonna be a problem. And they're in the woods. So if the recon doesn't get closer, they're gonna do surprise attack damage, and it's very strong. Okay, what's happening back here? Back here, Warfighter Nico. Yeah, he's gonna build a 90mm position. Good idea, but I hope it's early enough, because these tanks are gonna get pretty close to soon also. Ah, okay, here's a block also. Okay, and this is probably in. Okay, so if we got all of these blockhouses here, they're gonna destroy everything. Yeah, 2 blockhouses. And the special thing about not I mean marginal bunkers. The difference between marginal bunker and blockhouse is The blockhouse has AT guns that shoot 600 meters. These here only shoot 500, but they got two of them. And the blockhouse doesn't have two AT guns. So they're gonna snipe two shots at a time. So that's why the Magna bunkers, especially against France tanks, are very annoying. AT guns are shooting also. So this stuff is stopped back here. Same time, Warfighter, yeah, he tried to build himself a barracks here. But the B1s are very close already, so maybe the barracks would have been better to build it back here or something. Or he could have maybe got some AT guns. Because this 90mm position was very expensive, it cost 40 bucks. But still, this is a very powerful unit composition here. They're gonna mess up everything, and I think he's gonna be out of the game now. Okay, so now Don King, he defended everything, he didn't lose nothing back here. Now he can pump his AT guns out on the field and spread them up. And now Demolisher has to think what he's gonna do now, because it's a problem. His tank bases he can't use anymore, because it doesn't matter where he pumps tanks, they're gonna be defended very easy with all of the AT guns and AT base and everything. So he's gonna have to find a different solution against all this stuff here. Good would be artillery or AA base against all these AT guns here and stuff like that. Okay, back here. Okay, Demolisher might build the armor base. Warfighter Neeker's down. So here comes lots of tanks. Okay, if you got a shitload of them, you're gonna take down the stuff very easy. But yeah, this could be enough to annoy him. But I think if Don puts his AT guns in the woods now, then it's over here, because he can't do nothing. B1s as meat shield will take a while till they die, and the AT guns are gonna shoot from behind, and they're gonna kill them very easy. So this is gonna be stopped. Okay, so now at the moment, not much happening. Okay, Don King got himself another supply depot, but Demolish is probably thinking what to do now, because it's not that easy to to win against the France guy. But would have been, I think, if you would have enough money, what would have been good is get a airfield under camouflage net, get 4 bombers, and then attack as a little surprise attack and snipe some of the buildings. But I don't know what to do more. Okay, Demolish is going this way with his tanks because he knows he can't do nothing against these tanks and AT guns in the woods. Okay, Warfighter is still in the game. He's still got his armor bases. He's gonna be the recon guy now probably. And Demolish is coming. Okay, idea wasn't that bad. Demolisher knows the big troops are back here, so why not sneak through with my fast tanks and do some damage here in the front. But Don King sees it and pumps out AT guns right away. Also, he's gonna probably get some more supply here. Yes, he is. Okay, now he's moving his AT guns up. Good idea. Don't need the AT guns in the main base. And there's also Maginot bunkers here. Yeah. He's trying to get close, but these AT guns are so strong. Okay, Demolisher wanted to go back here, sneak around and take down the supply, but he's moving his AT guns to the right position to see, and he can react very easy. I think 2 shots of the AT gun, no, 3 shots, take a tank down, okay? Okay, Don built himself a barracks here. He's gonna pump out some heavy infantry guys, and together with some AT guns and a recon, try to push back all this stuff here and maybe take over some buildings. That's why he's getting infantry maybe. Okay, this is gonna be killed very easy. Okay, back here, good idea. So here comes the airfield. That can help. But the problem is I think he doesn't have no camouflage net on it. So Don King can see it. And that's a problem. He can react very easy then, because most of the times if you see an Italian guy get an airfield, you'll know, okay, what's the strengths of the airfield of Italy? Yes, it is bombers and recon planes, because they're very fast. I mean, the fighters are pretty good, we know that. They're as good as the American ones. But normally you do this stuff to get some bombers out fast, because they are very fast and everything. Okay, he's getting some more supply here, donking. Yeah, okay, so this stuff's pushing back the tanks. They can't do nothing about it. AT guns everywhere. And now the infantry can take over the barracks. I mean the armor base without a problem. Yeah, I would say this game's over for sure. Don King's got the economical advantage without a problem. He's got the better units on the field. And yes, I don't think Demolisher has too much money left. Ah, okay, so here, because Don King could see the airfield, or maybe he wanted to get it anyway, but now he got himself his own airfield, and yeah, if he expects these to be bombers coming, he can only produce fighters. He doesn't even have to research, and then he can counter the bombers very easy. Okay, AT guns coming closer, doing the job. Huge units coming here, also tanks and AT guns. Recons coming somewhere probably also. Here comes the bombers. Good idea. Also against the AT guns, very good idea. But it's too late now. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, here comes the first fighter already to counter the bombers. Next fighter coming. Okay, B1's getting very close. Yeah, this one's over for sure. Okay, taking over the buildings here. Yeah, no chance. Okay, free trash is out. I think the mod is gonna be out very soon too. Here comes the light bombers now, starting to work on the buildings. Yeah, Demolisher's out too, he can do nothing. It's very difficult against the France guy. Okay, so thanks to everybody for this replay, and thanks a lot to Don King and his clan that they're gonna be sending us replays in the future also. We're happy to see them. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this one also, and then I would say see you next time. Bye bye.